Hey guys, what's going on today? Welcome to the stream. So we are going to be playing a new hunting game today that I personally feel like is a breath of fresh air in the genre. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Okay, let me just pull up the chat. Okay, so here we are. Here we're on BULT, and hey, Packers fan. That's good. That's okay, man. Appreciate you popping in to say hi. I would say watch the stream later on, man, because this should be really interesting. Now, this probably isn't going to be the most exciting stream you've ever watched, but what I can say is that you're going to see a hunting game like no other, and I really feel like the hunting genre needs kind of a shot in the arm, and I think this is what it is. And you know, I just want to say, like, I totally understand that there's a market for games like Call of the Wild. I would say Way of the Hunter, but like they sold pretty well, but yeah, the players just aren't there really. Let me just do something really quick, guys. So, but yeah, the players dropped off for whatever reason. But I do think that there's a number of people out there that would like a more realistic, more simulated hunting experience. And I do feel that this here ticks a lot of the boxes that we're looking for. Now, granted, it's just duck hunting. It's just waterfowl. There are grouse in the game. They are going to add more upland game species in the future. This is just early access, so this isn't the this isn't the full release of the game. They do plan on adding more. So let's kind of show off the game live here for you guys. So here's the main menu screen. We have start hunt, we have instructions, equipment, firing range, which that's locked. I'm not sure if that's something that is locked because it's early access, or if it's something that we have to unlock. I'm not really sure about that. There's a Discord for this game, but from what I can tell, there are no devs, and I don't think there's any moderators in the Discord, so I don't really know what's going on there. But then we have our settings, nothing big in there, and then we have the update news. So if we go into the update news, this just tells you the update history of this release, I believe. So they added autumn. They added the hazel grouse, ammo and ammo pouches. They're talking about the different weapons, and we'll take a look at those clothings. The stove, it's really cool. I'll show you guys that. Autumn duck hunting. So familiar hunting grounds transform in autumn. Some waterways have dried up while others have thawed, revealing open water. The weather can delight with sunny days or break into thunderstorms. Autumn hunting is most favorable for novice hunters, as ducks are actively feeding throughout the day and flying from place to place. Young birds are less wary and experienced. Moreover, there's no need to distinguish drakes from females, as they look almost identical, but the reward is correspondingly more modest. Also, the cold takes into factor. So spring is probably very early spring. It's cold. There's still ice on the lakes. I should say this game is in the Yakutia area. It's in Siberia, so spring is bitterly cold. And the beginning jacket that you have, if you hunt in the morning or towards evening, you get cold quick and you shiver. So until you can afford a better coat, I would probably stick with autumn. So other changes, not that important, not that detrimental to the game. Let's take a quick look at the equipment here. So what you have is some decoys. You got teal, males and drakes, females and drakes, pardon me. You have a camouflage net. You have stick with a rope to retrieve the ducks in the water if you're on the bank. Binoculars, the firefly headlamp. You have the Comfort 1D outfit. You have shotgun DH-18M. You have the Wayfarer backpack, holds 30 liters, and you have the Wolf light boots. Now, these things here, the coat and the boots, not the best. These boots, I don't even think they're waterproof really, because your feet get wet a lot. This here, like I said, in the springtime, Before sunup, early in the morning, and like towards sunset, you get cold really quick. So yeah, let's hop into the store though. So let's take a look at the weapons. So you have this here shotgun DH-155, and you'll see it says IRS 8000. So this is some kind of like a respect system that you have in the game. As you can see, my IRS is 195, so I couldn't buy this if I had the money. Which 78,000, I have no idea how the hell I'm ever going to get that kind of money in this game. Then you have this shotgun here. From what I can tell, they're all 12 gauge. I don't know. I'm not a duck hunter. Maybe that's like the preferred gauge for duck hunting. So you have the DH-27GS. You have this beauty here. You have this one here, which I would love to save up for, but my god, the price of that is astronomical. And then you have this one here. For clothing, we have bittern waders. So these are kind of like the cheapest waders you could buy. Then we have the moose waders. As you can see, these are much higher, so you can go deeper with these. Deeper tread sole offers excellent traction, allowing for confident movement on wet and marshy terrain. Then you have the Moose K waders, which I believe these are probably insulated and stuff. That's what they look like. They look like they're possibly neoprene. These are created exclusively for hunting. Specially designed pattern helps you blend into the environment, providing maximum camouflage in grass and shrubbery. The high shaft is made of waterproof fabric. Yeah, probably neoprene. Ensuring perfect protection from moisture. So the thing is, it says, when choosing clothing, pay attention not only to the stats, but also to the camouflage pattern. Hey, Elliot, what's going on, bud? Welcome to the stream. The color and pattern directly affect how visible you are to game in open terrain. Study the hunting grounds and choose camouflage that best matches the colors of your surroundings. So that's all well and good, but from what I can tell, you can't choose the camo. Like literally, there's only 3 boots. We have the black moose waders, you have the green bittern waders, and then you have the camouflage Moose K waders, and I believe these are the most expensive. Yeah, these are the most expensive. So it's not like I don't think you can choose a color pattern for any of these. You have to choose one of these 3 boots. So that's kind of interesting. So then for coats, we have the Comfort 1F. While it doesn't provide moisture protection, it has a limited temperature range. It's lightweight and comfortable to wear, an ideal choice for brief outings when you need something inexpensive, temporary. So I don't like how this doesn't tell you the temperature range. Then we have the Russell outfit. Now this is good from 0 to 15 degrees Celsius, which is good because when I was hunting in the spring, it was like 0 degrees Celsius and I froze my butt off. I was shivering like crazy. The Russell camouflage has a natural dry grass pattern and is perfect concealment for reed beds and open fields. Then we had the Leaf Fall Storm Jacket, which, like, I would rock this in real life. I'm not gonna lie, like, I would wear this. Nothing much. Gonna boot up ATS or BMG. You can play car rear mode as a tow truck. Oh, cool, man. You're playing BMG now? Awesome game, awesome game. Okay, so this one is good for 5 to 20 degrees Celsius with exclusive leaf fall camouflage, utilizes silhouette breaking technology. So yeah, pretty cool jacket. Then we have the Forest Web. So this is good from +5 to +20 degrees Celsius. So this is a little warmer, but this is also good for heavy rainfall. So this is a good raincoat. Then we have this Thawing Snow winter outfit. This is good from -15 to +5. So this is really cold. Now, in the trailer for this game, they did show a snowy region. It's not in the game yet, so very interesting to see what that's going to do, because there are 2 other regions that they're going to be bringing to the game. So now we have wind calls, and I'm not sure, like, these look just like regular duck calls to me, so I'm not really sure what the whole wind call is. But this one here calls in... It mimics the calls of the female mallard, shoveler, and other waterfowl with exceptional accuracy. Okay, so this one calls in different species. That's interesting. For 15 grand, though. So this one calls in... imitates the whistle of a widgeon and the hail call of the mallard drake for 11,700. This one is 4,800. I can actually afford to buy this one. Female teal produces a realistic and attractive sound. Precise tuning of the resonant frequency ensures high frequency, and the ergonomic design allows for quick mastery of the instrument and excellent results. And then you have this one here, and this is the grouse call. I can actually buy this too. I'm not sure which one I want to buy. I kind of want to buy this one and try to hunt for some grouse. But I don't know, man. Like these duck calls, I'm getting a lot of mixed things from the Discord. It seems like they don't really work, so I don't know. Damn, inflation is crazy. Yeah. That's the thing about the game is that the prices for things are a little astronomical, especially with how long it takes to collect money. So I've been playing this game. I think I have a little over 10 hours. Maybe I have more now. 10 or 16 hours I have in the game. I can't remember, and I'm only up to this much. So I really don't know what I want to buy today. You know what? Let me go ahead and check Discord really quick, because I did ask if they don't work. So I'm just curious if someone answered me. I just want to know if they work or not. Hold on, guys. I'm just asking a question. So I don't know. I don't know. They said they work, but I don't know. This is the cheapest one for... This would save us... you know what? God, I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it. Okay, we bought it. Decoys, you have mallard drake, mallard female, shoveler drake, shoveler female. You have the widgeons, and you have the female scalp. Now, the scalp are the only ones that you need a higher IRS to get these. And scalp are actually, they're actually worth the day. They pay quite well. Under camouflage, we have the camouflage net. Now, I would love to see them add other things to this besides this. Like, I would love to see them add maybe like buildable duck blinds or something like that. Now, taking stock that the map, once you leave the map, that's it. Everything gets replaced. When you start, you constantly start fresh. So if you put up like a duck blind and decoys, when you leave the game, those leave with you. They don't stay on the map. So just keep that in mind when you play the game. Then we have this here. We have the different shells. We have number 3, number 4, and number 5. They all pretty much say the same thing. I believe these are what you want for grouse. I think they said that you want the smallest shells for grouse. And then under miscellaneous, we have backpacks. So you have bigger backpacks, and you have ammo pouches. This bad boy here, this lets you hold 50 rounds of 12 gauge, so that's pretty cool, but you also need an IRS of 10,000. Now, there are other things that are going to come to this game that are really cool. If I say start hunt, you have the free hunt, you have bet, which again, this is pretty much you're betting on this, so you have to harvest 2 drakes from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm not going to try these yet. I need to learn this game a lot better. But also, we're going to be getting contracts, and the developer said on Steam that it's going to be like with like restaurants and stuff where you need to harvest ducks, and this is where the sleep mechanics and stuff are going to come into play, because you're going to have a certain amount of time to do it, and you cannot leave the game. So if you have 3 days to do it, you have to do it in 3 in-game days. You cannot leave the game because it'll ruin your reputation, and it'll also hurt the income that you get from it. So this is going to be a very interesting mode to come to this game. Also, these bets, once you get done with these, then you unlock Hunting Is My Life, and then you'll unlock the tempering, and I'm sure they'll probably add more to that as it goes along. I wouldn't doubt. So now we can choose spring or autumn. And this is something that I feel like we've wanted to see in hunting games to some extent. And I think this is a really smart way to do it, where the time doesn't actually progress in the spring. It doesn't have the 4 seasons. It's got the 2 seasons that I guess you hunt the most. And the map is different. So in spring, you're going to see, you know, different foliage, a little bit brighter greens and stuff like that. You're going to see ice on the lakes. Some areas of water that you didn't see in the autumn, it'll have water in them. Autumn, sometimes lakes will dry up and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see. Also in spring, you have teal, mallard, shoveler, widgeon, bicol teal, which you are not allowed to hunt. As you can see, these are red listed. So you're not allowed to hunt these. So just keep that in mind. If you see these guys, do not shoot them. And more importantly, if you hear that, that's what they sound like. So don't shoot those guys because you'll lose money. I think you'll get fined. And then you have the scalp. And in spring, they're all like, you could tell the males apart from the females, they're all in their plumage. Now in autumn, wait a minute, which one are we missing? Widgeon. Okay, we don't have the widgeon, we don't have the bicol, and we don't have the scalp in autumn. But we do have the hazel grouse. And this little thing where it says other. This symbol indicates that the other game species may also be encountered in this area. Such sightings are extremely rare, so stay alert. Nature always has a surprise up her sleeve. So I'm not sure if these, it says game species, so I'm not really sure if these are going to be like upland burn species or stuff like that. But they do plan on adding more upland bird games into the game. And they did mention like rabbits and stuff, and I mean, it is called BULT Hunting Simulator, so I have no idea. But we're going to head out in autumn because I don't have a jacket. Now the thing is, let's go back to free hunt. Spring is better for using the duck calls and stuff like that. But it's so cold in the spring. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go out in the spring, and we're gonna pick this day because it's noon, and we'll try to grind for more cash too while we're at it. So here we are in the game, and honestly, I'm gonna say this. I've seen some people say that you know, the game's graphics don't look as good as like Call of the Wild and such, and that may be. But I just want to say this: I would rather have the graphics of this game and the immersion of this game than the graphics of Call of the Wild, and the lack of immersion. I mean, every bird you hear in this game is a bird in the game. It's not a soundbite. It's an actual bird. So, like, if you hear chickadees, you will see chickadees flying by. You will see a chickadee. It's rare to see, but you will see a chickadee literally land on your fence post. Birds in this game interact with trees. Grouse. When you're hunting grouse, I seen a video of it. The guy called them in, and they flew to the tree, and you could see him roosted up in the tree, and then he flew out, and the guy shot him. And, I mean, these are things that bigger developers like EW and Nine Rock has said they can't do. We can't do that. This developer has 2 people, okay? They have 2 people, and they've outsourced it to other people for some other reasons, but mostly it's 2 developers making this game, and they can do that. So, I don't know. For me personally, if it's the type of thing where it's the trade-off of more immersion like that, or better graphics, give me the more immersion, man. And I'm a graphics guy, so, you know, we're gonna go over here, and this is our ammo crate, and I'm gonna take these, and we're gonna stock up on these. There we go. Now, also, if you press and hold R, you'll bring up this little screen, and you can change your ammo here. So if you had the other ammo, we could unload this and we could load it with the different ammo. Also, and again, guys, this is things that are kind of beyond me, but like there's chokes and stuff like that in the game with shotguns. I guess you can do certain things with that. Apparently they're going to expand upon that at some point as well. Again, this is only early access, so you know, keep that in mind. How do we get out of that screen? Okay, there we go. Okay, so a couple other just little things here, like you can light the candle. I mean, is this detrimental to the game? Not really. Not really. But it's just another little bit of immersion into the game. You know what I mean? It's the little details. Sometimes the little details really count. So here's the map. And this is part of the game that, I don't know. This makes the game more difficult because you can't carry the map with you. You can't bring up a map and you can't see where you are on the map. Like, obviously, we're in the middle. You can see where the little arrow is, where it looks like it says my mom or something like that. I don't know. I don't read Russian. But so you can see where you start off. You can see where the camp is. Now, is this map oriented north to south? I don't think so, because it seems like if the sunrise is correct, then east is towards the bottom of the map. So that means north would be to the left of the map. South would be to the right of the map. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. That is weird. That is weird, because if we leave at sunrise and we leave from the boat there, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me just put this down. Let's go out and take a look, because I just thought of something that's very strange. So if we leave out here and if we face this way, the big lake is over there. The canoe is right ahead. The sun rises from like over that way. So the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. So that means that's east, and like that's west. I don't know. That's weird. So this lake must run east and west. I don't know. Like I said, a compass. It's very strange to me that a game like this that is obviously intent on realism, like the devs have said this, but they didn't add a compass. Like, just have me press a button and he pulls a compass out of his pocket so I can see which direction I'm going in, and then that would give us an idea of the way the map is situated, and it would just be such a game changer. So we do have binoculars. As you can see, there's no zoom or anything like that. There's no, what do you call it? There's no rangefinder or anything like that, which, again, a rangefinder could be useful to have. It really could. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first played this game, I said I wouldn't recommend it on Steam. I have since then changed my review on it. I will say this. For the Call of the Wild players out there that really enjoy Call of the Wild, I don't think this is going to be a game for you. If you don't like a really slow-paced hunting game, if you like more fast-paced, and more importantly, if you're someone that says, you know, I don't have the time to put in to a game, like if you only have 10 minutes or so at a time to play a game, this probably isn't the game for you. Okay, so we're going to try to get in the boat, and we're going to get our feet wet. There's no two ways about this. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but like, yeah, see right there, your footwear is soaked. It's soaked already. Like, come on. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, my feet got soaked in the boat, so unless this boat has a leak in it or something, I have no idea. But when I first started playing the game, all of a sudden, all the ducks disappeared from the game. And I put that in the review, and I maybe I didn't explain myself well enough, but literally no matter what day it was, no matter what time of day I went out, I saw no ducks. I heard no ducks. I see no ducks. They were just devoid on my map. I could not find a single duck. So I had to reset the game, which fortunately I didn't have a lot of money anyway. But yeah, I had to reset the game. And then when I did that, I seen ducks again. So I don't know if that's a bug or what. You know, like I said, again, this game, it's early access. So it's not going to be perfect. And this is what a lot of the game is. So I looked up a video, and I found one that said, like, the easiest way to make money early on. And they said, just take the boat out in spring in kind of the afternoon and just paddle along this lake until you find ducks and shoot them, because mostly they're scalp, and the scalp are worth a pretty penny. Now we're not going to hunt in spring this whole stream. We will switch to autumn, because you can do this in autumn as well. And yeah, it's a slow game, and honestly, when I first started to play it, it threw me, because I'm so used to games like Call of the Wild, and you know what? It made me realize that, like, I've been saying I want a more realistic hunting game. And then when I started playing this, and I couldn't find any ducks, and it was getting frustrating. But I couldn't stop playing it, because it was like, I felt like there was some secret that I was missing. Like, there was something about the game that I was doing wrong. Like, there had to be something. And there was. I wasn't just enjoying the game for what it is. That's basically what was happening. And that's really what you have to do with this game. And if that's something that you don't enjoy, then this probably isn't going to be the hunting game for you. Now see, now I'm getting a little concerned, because usually you see a duck by now. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. I will say, each day is different in this game. Like, it doesn't matter. And the devs even said on the Steam page that duck hunting in real life is all about luck, and that's how it is in this game. There's no need zones. There's no, you know, they do follow like flight patterns. Wait. Hold up. I think I see a duck. I think there's ducks out there. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got a duck. So we're going to paddle out there, and am I going to get this guy? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. I'm going to try my best. I know you seem to fail a lot more in this game than you succeed, which is probably realistic. And the ducks in this game are so tiny, dude. Is he on the ice? So I really wish it was like a whistle or something you could do to... oh, he's on the ice, isn't he? Okay. I cannot take him when he's on the ice. I've already tried that. If you guys didn't see my video, I have a video, and I also have a short. You cannot get on the ice. If you dock your boat on the ice and you get off on the ice, you will die. That's just how it is. There's another duck over there in the water. Where did... he dove. He is in the water. Okay, Oh, we got him, but we wounded him. Crap. Okay. He's wounded. That's not good. We may just lose him. Now, there's a rope and a stick. Wait, is that a duck? That don't look like a duck to me. Oh, it is a duck. It is a duck. No, 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 no. This is not going to be easy. Because what they do is when they're wounded, they go into the water, and then I believe they swim for shore. Oh, wait, there he is, there he is. So you have to listen. You have to listen for the water being broke. I see him. He's swimming for the shore. I hear more ducks. You know what? This is actually cool to capture this on live stream so you guys can see. I don't even know if you guys can see. I heard him, but I don't see him. Wait, where is he? This is tricky. This is really tricky. Where did he go? So they try to get back up to shore. We may have lost him. We may have lost him. Dude, that is hard. That is hard from the boat. So that happened to me from shore. I have a short showing that. Yeah, I don't know where he went. So it's little things like that that I would like to see in more hunting games. So again, don't mistake me. I'm not saying every hunting game has to be like this with the hunting or with the ducks. I'm saying that level of detail, that level of immersion into the game. That's what I want to see in more hunting games. I mean, is that something they had to add to the game? No, not really. But does it make all the difference? My God, yes. It absolutely does. Wow, dude, I don't know where he went. Now, it seems to me this is the closest. Oh, man. What was that? I just heard something fly away. Okay, so let's just paddle down here some. Maybe he... Okay, so that's crow. Maybe he went this way? I don't know. I don't know if there's a set place they'll go to land. You know what? Let's dock the boat. It's called docking. I mean, actually it's more like beaching. This is probably not the best spot. To beach this thing either, but I really can't wait till I save up to get some better boots. Yeah, I know. So you could hear the squishy boots. Oh. Ah! Reload! 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 Damn it! There he is! Where'd he go? Ah, we got him. We got him, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is the level of immersion that you get in this game that I love. So let's pick him up. And you can see the blood on him. So this is the only thing. 15 neck, left wing 47. We got 1,008 credits for that guy. Let's go. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Like, that's the level of immersion that you can expect in this game. That was one duck. And that was such a memorable hunt already. Like, we wounded him. We followed him all the way from kind of like from that ice over there. And then we couldn't find him. We beached our canoe, and then we found him on land. He jumped back into the water. Just, yeah. And like I said, it's just that level of immersion that I would like to see in more hunting games. It's just that level of detail. You know what I mean? That's really it. And what was that? Okay, so if we double click our left key, I don't know if this is the paddle or what. But then you can push off here. All right, so first duck down, baby. Not too shabby. And that is one of the things right there, that experience is what keeps me playing this game. Like, I got more satisfaction from that one hunt with that one duck than I have with all of Call of the Wild. And it's not, again, man, it's not really the game, it's the experience for me. That's what I think, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's another duck right there. Diver? I didn't see him fly away. I did not see him fly away. So yeah, I give these devs a lot of credit for what they've done for a small dev team. And as we do more in this stream, you're going to see more of the details that I'm talking about. Where did that duck go? There was a... Oh. Man, if he flew away, I did not see him. Now, I will say that when they fly away, they are very similar to real life. They'll fly off like low. But the ducks in this game, man, they're so tiny. The mallards are bigger. So we already got 1,000 cash, and we can hide that. I love the minimalist HUD. Like I said, I totally get their vision for the game. That's why I say, oh, you know what? Hold on. I forget to reload so much in this game. It's not even funny. And then I'll find ducks and go to shoot, and the gun's empty. But yeah, like I said, man, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream this game or not. But the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I just want people to see it live and just kind of understand, you know, what it is about the game. You know, there was a bit of a heated discussion in the Way of the Hunter Discord this morning. For the simple fact, me and another content creator, Liquidfire, we were just simply commenting how the details and the immersion in this game are something that we would like to see in the next Way of the Hunter game. And a lot of the little details like you see in this game should be in like every hunting game. And it's not about the hunting. Like, I get that this game is duck hunting. I get that that's, you know, a niche thing with video games that, you know, you're not going to sell 1 million copies of a game where the hunting is as slow as this. I understand that. And I'm going to be honest with you, the devs for this game, they understand that. They've even said, you can go on the Steam page and look at it. They even said that they are not trying to compete with Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter, Classic. They're not trying to compete with those games. They wanted to do something completely different. And honestly, the impression that I get is that they really don't care if they, you know, sell 1 million copies. I kind of get that feeling from them, you know what I mean? I mean, I could be wrong. Like, obviously, they would love to. But they know what they have. They know what they're doing. But what we were just talking about is the immersive aspects in this game. The things that you experience in this game that you've never seen in any other hunting game that would be cool in other hunting games, regardless of what you're hunting. It doesn't have to be birds. You know what I mean? It's just a level of detail that's so cool. It's like, again, spring, it's super cold. So you have to buy a heavier coat. You know what I mean? Why isn't that a good idea in a hunting game? I mean, like, literally, and I don't mean to say this, the problem is I don't know how to say it where it doesn't sound offensive. But basically, when you have details like this in the game and you say that's not what the player base wants, you're basically saying that the player base wants a hunting game, but they want an easy arcade shooter that's really dumbed down. Because that's what it is. Like, just basic things like if you're on a winter map, you should have to wear winter clothes. How? I just don't understand. I don't understand why anybody wouldn't, like, want that in the game. I don't know. I feel like there are people that want a more immersive, more realistic hunting experience in games, but the whole money thing and the fact that there's all these, like, impatient people that can't spend more than 5 or 10 minutes on a video game, that they ruin it for the people that do want that kind of game. So we just keep getting these arcade type hunting games where the devs put in the most minimum of effort, really, and, you know, people eat it up. And with that being said, I'm not saying that a hunting game has to be as hardcore as this. There can be a balance. There can be a balance between this level of like difficulty and this level of like hardcore hunting realism and, you know, more arcadey, accessible type of game. I don't feel like it's got to be one or the other. I feel like that there can be some kind of happy medium to appeal to a wider range of people. You know, but also a game like this is going to make like people who really like duck hunting in real life happy. And that's okay too. There can be multiple games. There doesn't have to be a one end all be all game. And I'm just saying some of the things that we see in this game should be, it just should be setting the bar high for future hunting titles. That's all I want to say. Like, really all we were pointing out in Discord was that Nine Rock and EW, they should take a look at this game and just take note of what they did. And it's like, why can't you guys do it? You know, when you see the ambient birds that you can kill, you can't pick them up, you can't harvest them or anything like that, but you can kill them. But like when you see them landing in trees and landing on fence posts, and then EW, that's a much bigger developer, say they can't figure out how to make the animals interact with trees, but yet these two developers did. You know, I just don't understand. So it's either they don't want to, they're being lazy about it, or these guys have unlocked a secret that no one else knows. Except for possibly Planet Zoo, because they let animals interact with trees as well. So yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, this part of the game here, I'm not saying this has to be a part of every hunting game. You know, and I think that's where maybe lines were confused or communications were screwed up or something like that. You know, we weren't talking about the actual hunting aspect and how slow the game is, which in the beginning I was very indifferent to, and I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. But now I'm starting to appreciate it because this is a game I can get in and play for hours and just chill. Like, you know, I'm sorry that I enjoy kind of just paddling down this lake, you know, on this cold spring day, you know, looking for things to hunt, but also seeing things like birds landing on the ice. And where's the muskrat? I haven't seen the muskrat today. And, you know, then my mind just starts racing, like, the possibilities for this game. Like, if they added pheasant, how good would pheasant hunting be in this game? You know, if they added, you know, quail and ptarmigan and, you know, more species of grouse and stuff like that, just how good it would be. Now, another thing that I really like about this game is the AI. So, all the ducks have their own AI. You can get a flock of ducks, and sometimes they'll all fly away. Like, sometimes they will. But other times, you can shoot, and a couple of them will stay. Another thing I've seen happen is that if you shoot a duck on the water while another duck is diving, when they come back up, they're not spooked. They just continue on their business like nothing happened because they were underwater when you shot. So it's little things like that that make the game interesting. And again, it has nothing to do with the difficulty of the game. It has to do with, you know, the behavior of the animals, the AI, just that kind of advanced kind of thing that I would like to see in, you know, like a hunting game with big game. Now, one could argue that they can do that because there's not so many animals in the game. And I get that. But maybe That's what's good about it. Maybe you should perfect one species at a time. So maybe these guys will do this and they'll say, you know what? We want it to be a duck hunting game, so let's get the ducks right. Let's just get the birds and let's get the ducks absolutely right to where we want them. And then once they do that, they've had that perfected, then maybe they can say, you know what? Let's try putting in rabbits and let's see what we can do with rabbits. Let's study their behavior and let's do that. Let's try to get them in the game working realistically. You know, because we already have the ducks down. The ducks have been perfected. I'm not saying the ducks are perfect. I'm saying this is later on. You know, they can say, so we've perfected the ducks and all that. So now we could try something else and work on that. And I'll be honest with you, it would not bother me. It would not bother me if they took the time and perfected everything they can first. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be running into any more ducks for the time being. So what I could do, I could go and I could set up decoys at a lake. Because apparently spring is the best time to use decoys and calls. And we got the calls, so we might as well try it. Well, let's get out of this stuff. This is shallow. And like I said, all of the birds that you see in the game, you can shoot. You will see them dead on the ground. You can't pick them all up. Some species, it will... Is that the dock? Yeah, I think it is. Some species will tell you what they are. And some species won't, like crows. Crows, they don't tell you what they are. Now, I don't shoot everything. I have shot crows because they get annoying. For some reason, they'll circle around you. I don't know if that's something that they do in real life. I don't know if that's significant somehow in the game. I'm not really sure. But they will circle around you and they'll keep cawing and cawing until you get so annoyed with them, you just end up shooting them. Yeah, I can't, you know. Now, enough with the praise for the game, because there are some quality of life things that I don't really understand the point of leaving out, like auto walk. I don't feel like having auto walk is going to detract from the sim aspect of the game or take away from the realism. When you have to walk everywhere, auto walk would be such a nice feature to have in the game. Like I said, a compass would be great. There's no way to really check the wind. Now, when you start the game, before you start your hunt, it tells you what direction the wind is blowing. But again, without knowing where you are on the map, without knowing how the map is orientated, that really doesn't do much, man. It really doesn't do much. So, we're going to run back to the camp here. And we're going to light a fire because our boots are soggy. And I'd like to dry them out before we go to the next spot. So we're going to go back here to our axe. And we're going to chop some firewood. I'm going to check my phone quick because it's been going off. See if someone... I don't know if it's a call there. Okay, I don't see anybody answering me, so there's that. Okay, so now we'll pick up the wood. Like this, this is such a little small, stupid kind of thing to have in the game, but I love it. I think it's great. Like I think it would be cool, so cool to have this in other games. I mean, in all hunting games, we have to walk through like swamps and stuff like that, and I mean, it always felt a little weird to me that you don't have to buy proper clothes to do that. In Call of the Wild, I can literally hunt in Medved Taiga with shorts on. I can hunt there with the African suit on, and there's no penalty for it. The game is fine with it. They're like, this is fine. This is cool. You know, that's not immersive. When you got people running around in Siberia, in the taiga, in shorts, when there's snow on the ground, and it's probably like 20 below, I mean, that's the kind of thing I say do better. That, you know, and I don't feel like that's something that's asking too much. Okay, so we have to let the fire just kind of cook for a little bit. What were you anything? Okay, so it's easy to see that you guys do not care about hunting games for me, but you know what? I enjoy the game, and it's, you know, it's something that we've had on the channel, and they're not going to go away. So, okay, once this starts cooking more, it'll give us the option to dry off. So we're going to grab up some more firewood because you can stack more up in there just to have. Now, like I said, in the Steam store, they did talk about like sleeping and stuff, that it's not really as important right now, although it kind of is because it does take time. Oh, I can't check. Okay, I can't hit the escape button when I have a handful of firewood. Interesting. All right. As you can see, we got smoke and we got like embers coming out of the chimney. Again, just a small detail, but it just adds to the immersion. And if that's something that, you know, you're not interested in, you know, I don't really understand why you're playing a hunting game then. Okay. Let's set the firewood down. Now this seems like dry off. There we go. All right, so we took our boots off, and we took our socks off, and we let them dry out a little bit here, and we are ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stock up on more ammo. So these old hunting shells, these are free, and you get unlimited amount of them. So we'll stock back up on those. It says, yeah, Grandpa is definitely well stocked. Still has plenty of these old shells. You can hunt with them, but be prepared for misfires and inconsistent patterns. So nobody that I know of has had misfires in the game yet. That would be really cool if it was in there, but I don't know. Again, early access, so I'm not sure if that's something that they will add at some point, but right now they're not in there. So okay, stocked up on ammo. Beautiful. We got our wood there. We got the fire roaring. All right. All we need is some coffee and like a stove where we can fry up these ducks, and man, how great would that be? So again, auto walk would be awesome, but we don't have that, so we will just keep our finger on the W key. Also, you can't rebind things. Like, the binoculars are always 3. I cannot change them. I cannot put them in a different spot. If we press the whole Q, you can see this here. And, like, the stick with the pole is always on 2. Your gun is always 1. Binos are always 3. These are the only things that you can put in different places. Unless... Wait a minute. I don't think you can do this. Hold on. Binoculars. Let's go like that. Can I do this? Oh, wait. Can I do that? Son of a... I can. You... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, I could have swore I tried to do that one other time. It wouldn't let me. It kept putting them in 3. Okay, cool. So, not that it's a big deal, but, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Because, honestly, I don't use the stick that much. Most of the hunting that I do is out of the boat. Just because, as of right now, that's the easy way to do it. I really want to get like a good duck setup going with the blind and stuff like that. But like I said, before you having the collar... Crap, wait, where was the collar? I don't have it with me. No! No! I didn't put it in the backpack. That means... I have to leave the game. You know what? It's fine. We'll continue with our hunt for now. I forgot I had to put it in the backpack. God damn it. That messes me up. That messes me up a little bit. All right. Also, if you just tap Q, never mind. Wait. Usually if you tap Q, your shotgun comes up. What is going on? Is it? Okay, well that's not working either. So I don't know what's going on. As long as I've been playing this game, if I tap Q, the shotgun comes up, and now all of a sudden, it won't do it. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So I really need to take a drink here, so I need to just switch hands. And again, it feels so weird streaming from my PC, because I don't stream from the PC a lot. I kind of hope we get some traction with this, because this is a game I would like to stream more. And if I'm being honest, this is really reignited my kind of love for hunting games. I hear you. Is it you? I don't know. Yeah, it has to be. Well, that's not a crow. What is that? Like, I'm so tempted to shoot some of these things, but I'm so worried that they might be like an endangered species or something. And see, he landed over there. I'm not gonna get him that way. Hold on. Oh, he took off. So the crows are pretty dumb. They'll just stay flying right around. Is he coming back? Oh, we got him. Okay. Like I said, I probably shouldn't be just shooting every bird I see, but I really want to know what that was. I don't think that was a crow, because it wasn't making crow sounds. And for all I know, that might be one of the birds that we can actually see, and it'll at least tell us what it is. If I can find it. That's another thing with this game. Is he way over here? I don't feel like he was this far out, was he? I don't think so. Oh, see, I switched it. Now I'm confused. I've done confused myself. Okay. I know we hit him. I seen him go down. What are these little things anyway? What are these, like, tribbles? What are those? I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. Also, there's like big piles of... Oh, there it is. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think that's it there. There's big piles like crap in this game. Like, I don't know what they are, but something big made them. We'll probably see one. What is this? Oh. What is that? I can. A member of the plover family, northern lapwing. Okay, so... Devs, you know what I would like to see? When we do that, is there a way we can get that species somewhere? Can we get like a book or something to add the species that we have found, you know, that aren't ducks that we can't get money for? Because I think that would be awesome. I mean, part of me feels bad for shooting this thing because it, you know, it's not a huntable bird apparently, but I mean, that's the only way to really find out what it is. But I would love like something like a book or something to kind of chronicle those, you know, or maybe even something like a list or something where, you know, you check off the ones that you found, and that could be like a what do you call it? An achievement in the game. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we are heading out to a lake out here that I did pretty good with last night. I got a nice mallard off of, and the mallards, they paid pretty well. The mallards and the scalp so far pay pretty well. I haven't seen, like, I think I've seen a teal. I don't think I've seen a shoveler. I definitely haven't seen one of the bicol teal, or however you pronounce them. I haven't seen one of those yet. So if you look at this little like pavilion or whatever you want to call this little fence here, we have a canoe leaning up against it. Just a random canoe. I don't even know what this canoe is marked. And we're gonna drag it down to this lake. God damn it. You know, I really wanted to set up the calls. I really wanted to set up the decoys and try the caller. Okay. So you can see we connected a rope to it. And we're just going to drag this. Like, how cool is this? I mean, it just seems like these developers put a lot of thought into this game. I'm sorry. And, you know, if that pisses people off that, you know, another developer, you know, put this kind of thought into their game, like, you should be mad that developers like EW don't put these things in their game. I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. See, I confused myself. I should probably switch that back. Okay, so now I know what that sound is. That's the plover family thing that I killed. So now I know what that is. And now when I hear that, I'll be like, oh, that's that bird. All right. Gosh, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Now there's another little tiny pond over this way. So that's another thing. Noise is a huge thing in this game. This tall stuff makes a lot of noise. You can hear it. Also, there's sticks in the game that if you walk on, they'll snap. Now, from what I've seen, not every stick snaps. Only certain ones do. I don't know how it works. I don't know if that's a bug in the game. I don't know if all sticks are supposed to snap. But I have walked across a few sticks that didn't make any sounds. And others, they did. So, I mean, that looks like a pile of crap to me. But what the hell made that? Is that a bear? I have no idea. What was that? Okay, there's that thing again. Oh, gosh. This game is just... It's a different kind of experience. It really is. That's not the pond. Oh, this is part of this lake here. So another thing I will say is that the performance of this game has been really good for me. I have not had any issues at all hitting like over 100 FPS. In 1080p with the settings all on pretty much high as they'll go. Some I don't. Like, I like to turn down the vegetation. I don't have it turned down today. Because when ducks fall on land, they are so hard to find. I mean, you guys seen what I went through in the beginning when we shot that guy and he was injured. So there's that structure there, and there's a very small pond just out from there. And someone in Discord posted a shot of that. There had to be like 20 ducks on that little tiny pond. I haven't seen anything there. I don't know how they got close to it because I don't know. There's no real good way to get to it. Maybe we could come in from this way. I will say today the FPS seems to be a little off, but that's definitely likely to have an OBS running and streaming and such. Oh, no way. Okay. This like connects. Oh, well, this is going to suck because this is not where I really want to be. Okay. All right, but the lake does connect. That's good to know. Don't fall in the water. Jesus Christ, you'll be shivering like crazy. Yeah, the way I see it, like I feel like this game is like fine the way it is. I wouldn't want to see this game any easier because this is a completely different experience. You know, and like I was saying, I'm not necessarily saying I want to see the next like Way of the Hunter game, you know, as hardcore as this. I'm just saying there's a lot of good ideas in this game that they could take that would be fun in any hunting game. You know, the immersion and stuff like that. It really takes... It takes a lot of the daunting kind of, I guess, boringness out of walking around when there's things you can see. Hey, Kyle, welcome to the stream, man. How are we doing today? So yeah, this is that little pond that I've seen guys show up to when there's just like 20 ducks on this pond, and I don't know the best way to come in from here. I guess it would be from over there, probably. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Having a little bit of fun on this Friday afternoon, doing some duck hunting. No, this isn't called the Wild. This is a new game called BULT. It's a duck hunting simulator. It's quite different, my friend. Okay, so we're just going back around to the big lake here. Not seeing anything out there, so we may have to switch days. I really wish I wouldn't have forgot that collar. Now there comes to be a time of day which it's 1850. No, 6 o'clock. Oh, they should start flying pretty soon. But like, yeah, like around noon. I just heard wings. I heard something flying away. I heard something flying away. Okay, we spooked something. But yeah, there comes to be a time of the day where you will not find a duck. They're either, in a field somewhere, or they're doing something. They're sleeping, or they're doing something that you won't find them. And I do believe this is that time of day. But like, I guess around 7 o'clock, they really start flying again. So it's like early mornings and evenings are the best time. I have to think that they're somewhere on this map, but they're not here. Whoa, hello. That dude just screamed right in my ear. Damn. See, that's what I mean, though. Like, if you hear a bird, there's a bird on the map. It's not sound bites. Like, every bird you hear, there is a bird on the map that you could physically see. No, this is the, it's called Yakusha. It's in, like, Siberia. Oh, wait. No, we got ducks out there. What is that? We got ducks out there. So apparently, other birds can kind of tip off the ducks. That's what I've heard anyway. I don't know if it's true. But that's, Are those ducks? Wait a minute. Nope, wrong one. Damn it. See, I gotta switch that back. Yeah, those are ducks. Okay. So, I'm not good at doing it this way. Yeah, warning call. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know if it's true or not. Someone said it in Discord, but there's no like confirmation from the devs or anything that that's actually something in the game. It would be awesome if it was. I know this bird doesn't seem to be warning these ducks. They look way too far away to blast. Come on. Swim this way, baby. What was that? Was that the muskrat? Oh, crap. Crap. See, I wasn't ready. That muskrat, he distracted me. Oh, man. That's good, though. The ducks, they're coming around. But unfortunately, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for them right now. So this is what you could do. You know, bring these things with you, and then later on in the day, and you can sleep too. You can sleep to move time along. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this hunt, and we're going to pick a different day. Look at that. We got 3,046. Now, because of that one harvest, 1,008 Drake. He's a rather small one as well. But that's good, man. We'll take that. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's choose a different day. I do want to use the call and stuff, so we will still hunt in the spring. Yeah, right there. That's what we want. Now, you can actually hold quite a bit in this backpack. You can see it says max weight 20 kilograms. We're not even halfway to what we can hold. Backpack capacity, that's in liters. So yeah, we still got a lot that we can hold here. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. I call the wild game, but hated running around after the animals. I don't really know what that means, because that's kind of what hunting entails. Ooh, 1,500. I don't like the time. 3 o'clock. I mean, well, yeah, we could probably go right and set up our decoys and stuff like that. First things first, I want to check out this collar and figure out how to use it, because these are used differently. So let's take the call and put that there for now. And let's just see how to work this. I thought I put that. Oh yeah, 3. Okay, so teal feeding. Challenge quarry. Feeding. Single quack. Okay. So it's like a little mini game. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be hard. Okay. This is tricky. We missed one. Okay. Okay, cool. Figured it out. Like a little mini game. Oh, Call of the Wild's pretty easy though. Like you can pretty much run right up on the animals in Call of the Wild. And they come back fairly quick in that game. I will say, when you hit a moose bed in the head cave, though, the moose run far. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to head back up to that lake that we were at. And the thing is, they said that the teal in this game are on shallow lakes. And honestly, I had no idea how the hell to tell if the lake's shallow or not. So we're going to go up to one of these lakes that I'm going to assume is shallow. Actually, someone put a map out on Discord, but we don't have auto walk. God, I wish we had auto walk. Okay, let me hold on. Let me see if I can't find that. Let me just see quick here if I can find the map. Someone put a map up of where to find some of the species. I don't know if it's in spring or autumn, though. Oh, gosh. Where's the map? I should have saved it. Oh, wait. Okay, where are the teal? Okay, so those guys are light blue. Okay, so they are at this lake that we are headed to now. So perfect. So yeah, it says in the book, because there's a book in the cabin. I probably should have showed you guys that, but there's a book in the cabin, and it says that in the spring, that's when you want to set up decoys and blinds and call them in. And then in autumn is when you kind of want to just walk around and find them and blast them, I guess. So we are on a long trek back to the lake that we just left. It's all right. It's all right. That is the name of the game. Ooh. Went a little too far. So that's the other thing with this game. Like, if you're used to Call of the Wild, you don't have to lead as far with this game. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I've noticed that you don't have to lead the shot as far, but it's just like, it's a force to habit from playing other games. It's just something you got to get used to. Those ducks may have been a little bit far for this gun, actually. This gun kind of sucks. And the bullets that are in it, the shells, they kind of suck too. They don't have as much of a spread. Okay, so we need to grab this boat again, because we're going to need to put the decoys in with the boat. Because for whatever reason, you can't throw them far. I don't know why, but you just can't. Obviously, they have a weight on them because it unravels and then it sinks. But yeah, for whatever reason, you just you can't throw them far in the game. So you will need the canoe, which is fine because there's one right here. Oh, wait. It's over here. It's the front of the boat. There we go. So there are still some localization issues with this game. Like, there's still some translations that are in Russian. Like I said, it's still early access. This isn't the final version of the game. Now, from the map I was looking at, it looks like the teal land on this side of the lake. So actually setting up the blind somewhere around here would probably be good. Probably over on that point, I think. That's what I'm thinking. Hey Mars. I can't pronounce your name, so I'm just gonna call you Mars for now. No, they don't work in really deep water, and you could tell because they'll kind of be like ass up. Yeah, I think we're gonna kind of put him in here. Okay, we're gonna throw that, and we're gonna try to push the boat in there. Now, you know what I really wish they would do? I wish you could just hold E and like push it down instead of do it like this. And we already got our feet wet. And I jumped in the boat. Like, I don't get that. Okay, I'm going to try to throw them out over here. Also, what was that? Also, backing up the boat doesn't work so great. Okay, so where were they? 5? 6? Okay, there we go. Throw him out. And they have to be set up properly. Now, I'm not a duck hunter, so I don't know how the hell to set them up. They can't be too close to each other. They gotta be at least like a meter apart from each other. Oh, that's that thing again. Okay. Are you good? Are you too deep? Nope, you're good. Okay. Let's... There. I don't even know how many of these to throw out, if I'm being honest. I wonder if I should move a little bit. Now let's kind of like this. I love how the decoys float and stuff, though. Again, I don't know how many I'm supposed to throw out. I guess, like they said, the smaller the lake, the less you have to throw out. So I'm just going to try throwing them all out and see what happens. Actually, you know what? I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to throw out. Okay. So let's just... reach the canoe. Let's just pull this out of the water a little bit, I think. Okay. Now we can set up our blind. Probably right here, I'm thinking. So, if you press and hold the button. Oh yeah, okay, you can raise and lower this. Cool. Okay, so 146. And also, you can rip this. See, hear that? If you keep going, you'll rip it. 1, 2. Three. There's 6 poles. 4. It's going to be even. That's all right. We'll try it. I just want to make sure. Wait a minute. Is this right? Oh, wait. Yeah, this looks good. That actually looks perfect to me. Sweet. Okay, and I heard wings. I heard flapping. Okay, so here we are, and what time is it? This is another thing. Like, they want the game to be immersive, and they want realism. What was that? Attention. Aim safely. Oh, that's the muskrat. Yep, that's the little muskrat. Okay. Hey, buddy. Why can't we have like a wristwatch? So, I wonder... Probably feeding? I didn't... Okay. Alright. Now, apparently you can overcall, so you don't want to do that. So we're just going to kind of hang out and see what happens. Now, this is another pretty cool thing. Like, you can actually look out from your blind. And lots of times, I guess, because I haven't tried this yet, that you won't even hear the ducks land. You just kind of look out there and all of a sudden you'll see ducks. So... Do muskrat hunt ducks? No. No, I'm pretty sure muskrats are vegetarian. They're just a little... Again, just a little immersive critter that's in the game. Wait. Is that a duck out there? Nope. Wait, is that the muskrat or is that a duck? I think that's the muskrat. I kind of wish I had the mallard decoys and calls, but I can't afford. Wait a minute. Now what is that over there? I can't tell if that's no. Those are ducks. Those are ducks over there. Another thing I don't know. I don't know if I have to be crouched in here. It seems like I probably would, but I have no idea. Another thing, it seems like there's a little bit of disagreement in Discord whether the calls work or not. So I figured we'll sit here and we'll try it. That call cost me enough. So yeah, I mean, this game is definitely not going to be for everybody. If you like a more fast-paced game like Call of the Wild, then you're probably not going to enjoy this. But if you're looking for a more realistic, slower hunt, where, you know, it's more challenging, then you might like this game. And it's like $10 right now. It's early access, so it's like $10. They will be raising the price of it once it gets out of early access, I guess, once they add more things. So, and they do plan on adding free updates and paid DLC at some point. They plan on adding dogs. They're going to be adding at least 2 more territories. I'm not really sure if those are going to be free or DLC. I'm not sure what the roadmap looks like, but never heard of it until now. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's just it's a very small developer. They're 2 people. And like I said, it's a very niche kind of game. It's not a game that everybody's going to be into. It's really difficult. It's really hardcore. I mean, like, literally, you can play this game for 3 or 4 hours, and if you get 2 ducks, you're freaking happy. Usually I can get 4. But then again, you have to remember as you progress, it'll get easier because once you get a better shotgun, because right now it's just a single shot shotgun. But once you get a better shotgun where you get 3 or 4 shots, you know, that'll make life a lot better. So there's ducks out there. They're not coming in. I don't know what those are because they're just 2 little black specks for me. I'm sure with the compression on YouTube, you guys probably can't even see them. And I don't know what call I should be calling. They said ducks in the spring feed all day. So that's why I'm hitting the feed call, but I don't know. No, this is not on PS5. As far as I know, there's no plans for the game to come to console. Oh, I screwed that one up. So, like, I wonder if you screw up the call, does that kind of, like, scare them away or something? Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not having the issue with the volume. I know some people are saying that, so I'm wondering if that's a bug for some people. Like, I'm hearing it fine, and I don't have my volume cranked that much. Again, it's still early access, so you just gotta keep that in mind. I mean, the way I see it, this small team of developers have already put in this game, and it's just early access, things that bigger developers like EW and even Nine Rock either can't do or won't do for whatever reason. And like I said, it's not even about the duck hunting. It's just about the little details and stuff that are in the game that just make you go, "Wow, this is so cool." Okay, those ducks definitely don't look like they're coming in. I'm really curious if I should change the caller. Okay, guys, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. You're me. You're fine. All right, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. My wife was playing with the dog, and I heard him, and I couldn't figure out what was going on out there. But yeah, it's really hard. I mean, it's so I thought it was really hard too, but it's really not once you get the hang of it. It's just a learning curve. Like when I first started playing the game, I couldn't find ducks, and it was really frustrating. Now, at least I can find ducks. Grouse, I haven't tried to hunt grouse yet, so I'm assuming that it's not so much that it's hard, as that it's just a learning curve. But I was curious about the woodpecker because I've heard them, but I haven't seen any. So it's really cool to know that they're really in the game. I think part of the problem with this game is there's no info on it. Like, they say that you got to go into it like you're a real duck hunter. I've never duck hunted, so I have to try to figure out how this works. Like, for instance, right now, I have no idea if I'm using the caller right. I don't know what call I should be using. Feeding seems to be right. Let's try a single quack. Let's try that instead. I think that once you learn certain things about the game, it'll become easier. Like, I guess there's certain times a day that are better than others. There's certain lakes that are better than others. So yeah, it's a big learning curve. Yeah. You can only harvest like the ducks and the grouse. See, now my guy's starting to shiver. It's getting later in the day. The sun's dropping. The wind's picking up. You can see it blowing. What was that? I thought I just saw something come in fast. Again, there's so many things I don't know about this game compared to what I do know about this game. Is that it's it's kind of crazy, and there's no like YouTube guides or anything like that on the game yet. And the little bit of content that you do see, it's all in Russian. You know, you can put the subtitles on. What time is it? Oh man, we're like a good hour or two away from the best time. And we're gonna get cold. Yeah, the hunting dogs are coming. I don't know when, but I know they're coming. Yeah, like I said, it's a grind for sure, but all of these games are. It's one of those things for me, and like I get it, it's not for everybody, but for me, when you do get the ducks, though, it just feels like you've accomplished something, and I do like that in games. I do like that in hunting games. It's a lot better for me than like Call of the Wild, where just animals were given to you. It feels like you have to earn everything a little bit more in this game, which I'm kind of cool with. Like, I can understand where people are coming from, that they maybe don't want to, you know, grind or something like that. But, you know, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, please don't mistake me, but, like, this game just isn't going to be for everybody. Generally, people that want, like, to level up quickly and get the best gear quick, you know, this isn't going to be the game for you. It definitely isn't. This is a slow grind. But I do also feel like this is a game where if you kind of want to know what it's like to hunt in real life, this is going to be your best shot at it. Except for I'm not really shivering sitting here, thank God. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this decoy hunt turns out too, because if I'm being honest, I'm not too optimistic. I don't know where to set decoys up. I don't know if I set them up correctly. I don't know if the blind has to be a certain distance away. I don't know how to call. I don't know what call I'm supposed to be using, so it's learning for sure. And that thing's annoying me hearing that. I do know the ducks start flying again around like 6 or 7 around evening. So we're a little early, and honestly, I think my guy's probably going to die of hypothermia before the ducks come in. So talking about quality of life features, I would love to be able to just build a little fire. I mean, I don't see how that's not realistic. I don't think that would hurt the immersion at all. But, like, yeah, we could collect little sticks and stuff. We could bring a hatchet, put a hatchet in our backpack, collect sticks and stuff, and then just create a little fire so we can warm ourselves up. You know, maybe that would defeat the purpose of buying a better coat. But, I don't know. I don't think so. I think being able to start up a little campfire would be amazing. I mean, you can in Russian Fishing 4. Wait, are those ducks swimming over here? I don't know. It kind of looks like it. I can't ID them. They look like little black pixels to me. I can't even see what they are. Yeah, I don't really want a tent or sleeping bag to skip time, because now you're kind of getting into Call of the Wild territory again. I don't want like fast travel or anything like that, because I don't think the map is big enough to have something like that. And you can always go back to the cabin to sleep. But I definitely would like to have a watch, a compass, maybe a powder bottle to see which way the wind is blowing. Let's try this again. And again, I don't know what the hell is out in front of me. I see ducks out there. Where'd they go? And now they're gone. I didn't see them leave. I didn't hear them leave. But all of a sudden, they're just not there. And I really think this guy is not going to do well. I think he's going to get sick or something. Where did they go? Let's see. Are they behind? Where did they go? So this is another thing I've noticed about this game. Lots of times, ducks leave and you don't see them fly. I think that's because when they take off very low to the water. And maybe that's why you don't see them, but it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating for sure. Wait. There's one. Where did the other one go? There was 2 of them. It's so small. That's got to be a teal. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the feeding. Also, I'm a little curious if they'll call back. And now they're gone again. Are teal diver ducks? I don't really know. I don't know much about them. Dude, my guy is legit freezing. Like, holy crap. Can we have hand warmers or something? See, now where did they go? I've seen nothing flying in. Except that damn thing. Then there's the muskrat. I don't think he scares ducks away or anything like that. You can kill him. You can't harvest him, which, that's fine. I do love the immersion of having animals. Like, the map just feels so alive. Wait a minute. Okay, I kind of feel like they're swimming around the shoreline, and they are coming this way, so... Would you recommend buy first? Dude, you know what? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Like, I started a stream. I bought this collar. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. Like, honestly, I think probably saving up for a coat is smarter, but it's so expensive. Wait, are they swimming back over there? What is that? There's our muskrat buddy. He's hightailing it out of there. Okay, I thought they were coming over this way. Man, I don't know. I see them. I wonder if I should try this one. Like I said, I know a lot less about this game than I know about it. Okay. I hear quacking. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to be crouched in here. I kind of feel bad for my guy because I've been this cold out fishing. So I know what it's like to be freezing your ass off. Now where'd they go? So maybe they didn't accept my challenge? I heard other ducks. I know that ducks should be flying in soon. I really wish I had a coat. Yeah, but basically, I'm in the testing stage of this game as well. I don't know much about it. Oh, wait, I see them. They're still over there. God, I wish I knew what they were. I really wish I knew if decoys and stuff even work in this game. I mean, oh, look at that. We kind of clipped through the blind so we can see. Now they're swimming away from us again, so I'm thinking, ooh, maybe I used the wrong call. The weird thing is, I heard other ducks calling, although I didn't see them. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta take my dog out. right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Just had to take out my dog. And, man, it doesn't look like these decoys do anything. I would like to know if decoys are supposed to make flying ducks land near them. Yeah, I would like to know that too. I have no idea. It doesn't look like they really do anything. So the problem is, I'm not sure if the game is bugged. I'm not sure if the decoy are supposed to work, or there's like just a slight chance that they work. I really don't know how anything is supposed to work in this game. I know it's really difficult when the dude is shivering the way he is. I mean, it's not looking good. Again, it says that you have to put the decoys out properly. I don't know how to put them out. Apparently there's a pattern. Now, the other issue is you have to use the boat, and the boat just does not steer well at all. It's so hard to maneuver the canoe. What time is it now? 1858. So 7 o'clock, they should start flying. What is that? I thought I saw something. I did not. This dude is going to have serious hypothermia, though. I do kind of like that. I do kind of like how there's that little mini game to call them like that. And I do like that the caller has several different calls. This thing is driving me up a wall, dude. I really want to kill that thing just to shut it up. but no. No, we won't. So the ducks that were over there appear to be gone. They definitely didn't come over here. And yeah, I'm really curious about that as well. Like, are these meant to attract flying ducks? Because it doesn't seem like they attract ducks that are already in the water. Although, I don't know how decoys work in real life. God, I guess I'm going to have to watch some freaking duck hunting videos. Really didn't want to go down that rabbit hole. But I think it's something that I'm going to have to do to try to understand this game, because honestly, the people in the Discord just aren't that helpful. I wish they were. So all they do is tell you to just you have to learn. You have to learn how to play the game, which I'm fine with. But give me some pointers. That would be appreciated. I figured out how to at least get some ducks, like paddling around the lake. But this is new to me, and this isn't easy. I'm almost thinking you should probably just hunt in autumn until you get enough money to buy a coat. Because now my guy was fine during the middle of the day. You know, around like noon, 3, he was fine, but that sun starts getting low like it is. And the wind starts picking up like it is. And now he's starting to feel the temps. So although I really would like to figure this out, I think I might switch to autumn. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. This isn't going to be the last stream anyway, so we'll figure it out. I want to play this game more. I'm really into it. Like, for some reason, I can't put the game down. I have done no regular content for next week yet. I have just been playing this game so damn much. So let's check out autumn, see what we have. We have 6 o'clock in the morning. Plus 12. I don't see any different with these days. These days are the exact identical. Let's try it. Tuesday, we'll get to see the helicopter, too. Oh, gosh. It is dark. Look at that sky. Pardon the sound. I'm got some candy next to me that I want. Okay, so we should change around some things. Get that out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's put this back to 3. Okay. Put the headlamp on 4. And put the stick back in 2. Okay. Wow. Where? Oh, God, okay. Super dark out. What's the temperature? It's like 10 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that means. I just want to get some more ammo here. Okay, just refill those. Now, there's lakes over there, but for the most part, I like to just get on the big lake and take the canoe out and just paddle around and shoot ducks. Now, like I said, there are other lakes that are decent that you can find ducks, but first thing in the morning like this, I don't know. I just like to check out this big lake first. It just seems like the thing to do. It's funny because Flinner did a video on this, and literally, he was just walking out of the cabin that way, and a flock of ducks flew over his head. And he managed to get one. I've never once yet in this game seen that happen. Oh, Q. Okay, I was hitting the wrong button. I was hitting A. So, Q does bring up your shotgun. Hear that? I hear ducks. I wouldn't be able to see a duck take off right now if I tried. Like, if it hit me in the face, I probably wouldn't see the damn thing. Holy dark. Okay. Sit. No, we don't want to sit. We want to... He doesn't even push it straight. Like, that's another thing. I'm being nitpicky. No need to be nitpicky. Like I said, the game is early access. Now, another thing is kind of weird. Like the devs, they don't say anything in Discord. I don't know if they're in the Discord. There we go. Did I actually just get in the boat, in the water, and not get my feet wet? That is amazing. That has never happened. How the hell am I going to see ducks take off? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, when the sun rises, it rises from over there. So, oh, wait a minute. Is that the sun? I think that's the sun there. So, if this is correct, that should be east. So, I have no idea how this map is orientated. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's weird. That's weird. They didn't do a north-south orientation for the map, which I'm not that much of a fan of. Like I said, a compass. A compass will be so helpful in this game. And like, I'll be honest with you guys, when I used to go ice fishing in my ice fishing days, I always had a compass on me because lots of times, especially if you're out in the middle of a big lake and a snowstorm comes up, you don't know where you are. You can't tell. Like when it's snowing, yeah, there's no way you could tell. So I always carry a compass on me. I can't see nothing. Yeah, we should have maybe had a couple more cups of coffee, maybe a nice bacon and egg breakfast, and let that sun come up a little bit. Map is made like a strong for. Yeah, I mean that could be, but again, a compass would be so helpful. Man, it is dark. Like, holy crap. It is too dark. I honestly don't think I would be able to see ducks anyway. Well, I don't see any heads. I swear if I have to reset the game again, I'm not going to be happy. I don't see anything. Well, it's autumn. It's a different season. It's a different day. The game does tend to be like that. Like, you could come out on this lake some days and do well, and then other days like today, not really see them. But again, it is so freaking dark. I don't know if I could see them anyway. I'm gonna be honest. Even seeing it in flight, I don't know if I could spot them. Is that? I think maybe there's a duck out there. Like, literally, if there's a duck out there, the chance of me getting it is slim to none. It is so dark. Holy crap. Especially if they take off low and they're right on that darkness of the water. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where did I even think I seen him? I don't think I see anything. We need some night vision. Night vision binoculars in this game. Wouldn't be able to afford them. Wait. Okay, I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I think it's the ripples in the water, maybe. Of course, it could be a diver duck. Wow. Okay, Mr. Sun, you could come up anytime you want now, sir. Oh, you know, I wonder if you could take the dog in the canoe with you. I just thought of that. That would be so cool. That would be so freaking cool. I don't even hear birds. Like, I hear nothing. I know it's not too dark for them. Too dark for me, that's for sure. Wow, okay. Mm-mm. I don't hear any birds, man. I don't hear nothing at all. I don't even hear crickets. Does the headlamp spook him or something, maybe? Gosh, I really don't know if I would be able to see ducks just yet. The light is so bad. What time is it? 7:08? Damn. Seems like this should be a decent time for them. Yeah, I cannot see anything, man. Not looking like we're going to be getting a lot of ducks. But that's hunting. That's hunting in real life. That's hunting, that's fishing. You're not guaranteed anything. This boat is rocking so much too. Well, what we may do is beach this boat. Maybe walk around some on shore. It's a cloudy day. And I mean, holy crap, for being 7 o'clock in the morning, even though it's cloudy, it is so dark. This is a little ridiculous. I can't even see. Oh, okay. Closer to the shore than I thought. Okay. Just leave the boat there. You didn't miss much. I'm just trying to figure out this game, bud. It's slow going. I just got soaking wet feet. There's that. Okay. No ducks there. Of course, we probably spooked them. If there was anyway. With my squishy feet. Yeah, I really wish that you could start up a little fire, so you could do away with that. Like I said, it might defeat the purpose of buying boots, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, until you could afford some waders, start up a little fire right here would be just fantastic. This would be so helpful. I kind of feel like we may have picked a bad day, because I don't hear any birds. I don't see any little chickadees flying around. I don't see seagulls. I don't see anything. Even the birds are like, this is a crappy day. Are you serious? We're not. Is that? That's that little tiny pond. Man. I've seen people in Discord say the game is easy. I disagree with that. I don't feel like this game is easy at all. Wait. I see ducks. I see ducks. They're up this little ravine, apparently. I'm not going to be able to get them, because I'm going to be honest with you. If they take off, how the hell am I going to see them? Two little black pixels flying over that black area of land. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to spook them because of these soggy-ass boots. Oh, wait. I'm hearing birds now. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. Maybe because of the light issue, it's just taking them a while to wake up. I can understand that. I really don't like days like today. This one there. You know, another thing, I really wish that they had like a whistle or something that you could blow to flush them. That's another thing. I wonder if the dog will be able to flush the ducks. Yeah, I really don't think I'd be able to see these guys if they took off. Are those ducks? I don't know what those are, man. I should have blasted those. I think those were ducks. God damn it. Wait, were those my ducks? No. I still see them out there. God, they look like they're so far out. Yeah, okay. I should have blasted those ones that flew overhead. I'm pretty sure those were ducks. I bet you those were teal. They look small. They were probably teal. These ducks here that we're stocking up on, I have no idea. I cannot see these for anything. I wonder if shutting the light off would help. No, not that. I see him. Shooting ducks on the water doesn't seem to be that easy. Okay, so see that? They had to have left. I didn't see him fly away, though. Okay, let's, I don't think I hit that duck. Oh, that helped. I don't think I got him. They are so fast. They are so freaking fast. And unlike Call of the Wild, they won't float to you. Okay, I don't see him flopping around, so either we killed him dead or we didn't wound him. God damn it. Where are they going? I don't know if you guys heard it, but I actually could hear their wings flapping. I don't know. I don't think we got... Wait, what's that? No, I don't think we got him. Not that I can see. I don't know if I could see him floating. If we did, if I'm being honest. I have no idea. Okay, at least I'm hearing ducks now. I'm hearing all kinds of birds, so that's a good sign. Okay, this isn't the best way to walk through here. Walk around this way. God, those squishy boots. Let's switch back to this here. My God, it's like 8 o'clock and it's still so freaking dark out today. I mean, even on a cloudy day, it's got to get brighter than this, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do today. I feel like there's easier days to hunt and more difficult days, and I definitely don't feel like I am skilled enough to hunt today. There's ducks out there. My God, they're so small. They're like microscopic. Is that how they are when you're duck hunting? Are they that tiny? No, no. No, I can always just I can just change the day. It's not a big deal. I think probably the best thing to do on a day like today is just kind of hang out or try to sleep a little bit. Just a couple hours, or maybe today would be a good day for like scouting. What are those all ducks? I see one. I see one swimming. God, I wish there was a rangefinder or something just to know how far out that is. Oh, no, I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh, there's one there. Was that the one? Goodness, this is dark. Yeah, those are definitely ducks over there swimming. That's definitely one out there. Oh, yeah, there's no way. That's pretty far out. There he is. Where's he going? Oh man, I don't know. Now see? Where did the other ones go? I did not see them fly away. Again, I don't think we got there either. I think it was way too far away. God, a rangefinder would be so helpful. Yeah, we didn't get him. I mean, I can't even see him. Okay, so because we are in the grinding stage right now until we can figure things out, I just have to change the day. I have to find a day that I can actually hunt. Spring or autumn, it doesn't really matter to me. 1800. Okay, what do we have in spring? 6, 3. The times are horrible. The times are absolutely horrible. Let's choose this one. Let's do that. Like, yeah, the times of day are just freaking horrible, man. I just grab a couple pieces of candy. You try to light this freaking candle. Okay. Do this here. I made it like 6 o'clock, so let's set this maybe for 8. Let's see if we can sleep. Okay. That's awesome. So it should be just starting to get daylight. Because it's another cloudy day, which, ugh. Don't like cloudy days. Let's replenish that. Okay, so it's a little brighter. It's a little brighter. Oh, it's a lot brighter. What am I talking about? Okay, let's get back to the boat and see what happens. So they said, like, right at daybreak is good, but honestly, I don't know how they're hunting in the dark like that. Like, I couldn't see anything. These 46-year-old eyes, man, they're just not made for that. Hey, CGD, what's going on, man? I have not gotten the gist of this yet at all. This is a very hardcore duck hunting sim where you really need to know how to duck hunt in real life to get a grasp on it. But I'm having fun with it. Getting a few ducks here and there. So much about this game we don't know. I don't know if the collars work. I don't know if the decoys work. I don't know how they work. Like I said, I don't know if the decoys attract birds that are flying. I don't know if they attract birds that are already in the water. There's a lot of variables that I just don't know. Being honest, today looks a little rough too. There's usually ducks right out there, but okay, let's take the boat out again. No, it is definitely not like duck hunt. That's for sure. Yeah, I've had some interesting autocorrects with the word duck myself. Okay, here's where we get our boots wet. Yep, there we go. Every time, man. Every time. I'm starting to think that I should have not bought the collar and maybe saved up for waders. But it's all good. Ooh, wait a minute. I hear you. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, man. I heard him. I heard him. I don't know where he went. Ah, there we go. We got some ducks right in front of us now, so maybe we'll get a little luckier. So you have to be mindful of the wind, because if the wind is blowing at you like in the face, then the ducks will take off over your head. They'll fly towards you. If the wind's blowing the opposite direction, they'll take off away from you. So whatever. Oh, there he is. Nope. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So the wind direction's good. If I had a little bit of sunlight. By the time I seen him, it was too late. Okay. No, see, I screwed up. I tried to paddle when I had the binoculars out, and you can't do that. Well, we got a seagull on the ice. All right. Please clear up. You're at the mercy of the weather in this game, just like you are in real life, though. If you have a week of bad weather, you have a week of bad weather. There's not much you can do about it. Yeah, I think it's a good-looking game. It's on the Unreal Engine. I'm not sure if it's on Unreal Engine 5 or 4. It doesn't really say. And like I said, the devs, I don't know. They don't say much. Honestly, I don't even feel like they're in their own Discord. I don't even think there's moderators in their Discord, if I'm being honest. So we just paddle along. Hope to see some ducks. Try to shoot them. The no sun is kind of messing with me, because, like I said, I kind of feel like today would be a good day to, like, sit in a blind. But, again, I don't know how using decoys works in the game, or if it even works. And since it's early access, I don't know if it's just... if it's working as intended, or if it's bugged. I have no idea. This game released on Steam like a couple days ago. There's been no patch to it. Now, it's early access, but it's been out for a while. You could only buy it before through like some Russian website. Got a little bit of fog or something going on over there. I don't see no ducks back there. Wait, what was that? I don't think that was anything. Could have been a muskrat. Could have been muskrat. All right, continue on. This isn't looking good, guys. This isn't looking good. I think I've gotten one duck this whole stream. But I'm kind of just using the stream to experiment. Like I said, I tried using the duck blind with decoys. I have no idea what lake to go to. We only have teal decoys. Yo! Don't rock the boat. Okay. God damn it. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. Didn't hear quacking or anything. I just heard the flapping. Heard them flying up overhead. You got to be careful because if you shoot directly out over the side of the boat, you tip the boat over and you die. And I don't want to die. I haven't died yet today. Oh yeah, you'll capsize the boat and the frigid water will kill you. Also, don't walk on the ice because that's a bad idea. As you can hear, my guy's shivering. So this is the issue with hunting in spring without a heavier winter coat, which I do not have. If the sun was up, he wouldn't be shivering. He'd be warmer, but there's no sun, so he's freezing his butt off right now. You're fat, you never walk on ice. I used to go ice fishing all the time. Used to be one of my favorite pastimes, but then we get older, and then it's like, nah. I kind of like to just stay inside in the winters now. Yep, this guy, he's proper cold again. I can't get away from that. What's that? See, that little whistle, that kind of sounded like a duck to me. You know, we should at least be able to bring like a thermos of coffee with us to kind of warm us up, something. That's also a mechanic they have in Russian Fishing 4. You can make yourself some coffee, you can brew yourself a thermos of tea. And when you start to get cold, you can drink it and it'll warm you up. Okay, so now we're playing Canoe Simulator. Wow, it is really not looking good, man. Really not looking good. So, like, in real life, I have no idea what ducks would be doing on a day like today. This might be one of those days where it doesn't even pay to go hunting, but kind of got my hands tied. Like, I don't have much of a choice. It's not like I can go back to the cabin and knock back a bottle of vodka or something and watch Netflix. Incidentally, before I even knew about this game, I actually watched a video on YouTube about this region. It was something like how do people stay warm in the coldest city on Earth or something like that. And they were showing all the different like apartment buildings and stuff they have up there, and what they do to keep warm. And more interestingly, they had the prices for rent, which was shockingly low, especially compared to America. But it was a pretty interesting video. Yes, I did. Hence the little vodka remark I made. Fun fact, alcohol doesn't really warm you up. Not in the way you think it does, anyway. Also, it's very dehydrating. What is that? Is that a duck? No, that's on the ice. But what is that? Let me go this way a little bit more. No, the other way. That. Wait a minute, I thought I heard something fly away. Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to hit a duck with this guy shaking like this. Holy crap. So see again, I heard the duck fly away. Did not see him fly away. Oh, you typed that before my comment. Gotcha. At least in real life, the payoff would be you'd have a nice duck dinner. In the game, I'm doing all this, shivering my ass off. And I'm going to have nothing to gain from it at all. You haven't seen them in the woods, just hear them. What haven't you seen in the woods? I'm pretty sure the only thing that are in the woods are the grouse. Which I'm kind of regretting not getting that call instead. Because I've actually seen a video where that call does work. My guy, if you could stop shivering for like 2 seconds. Man, I don't think this is going to pan out right now, you know. I haven't seen them, but I haven't really tried for them yet. I took a walk in the woods once, and I definitely heard them flapping. Apparently, if you get the grouse call, you walk around in the woods and you let out a call, and you wait and you hear, you see if they call back. And then if they call back, you're supposed to hide in a bush or something, and they'll come to the call. Apparently, usually they fly into a tree, and then you could kind of flush them out of the tree and take a shot. That's how the guy in the video did it, at least. There's that seagull-looking thing. Not a single freaking duck, though. Well, someone said if you don't see ducks, You're probably hunting in the middle of the day. Well, it is not the middle of the day. It's 9:43 a.m. I don't see any damn ducks. Out there. These ducks are like, no. Screw you. It's too cold. They're just laughing at me going, look at this dumbass shivering. Damn crow. What I could do, I could try to see if the weather changed at all. Pick a different day. Cause I'm already freezing, and it's. I shouldn't be freezing this early in the morning. Like I said, it shouldn't cost as much as it does for a coat. Okay, there's no sun, and now it's all evening. Man, I don't know. We'll try this. One more hunt. One more hunt. I mean, oh no, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Crap. Oh, game, work with me. I don't know. The times suck. I kind of wish we could pick the time. Noon. No sun, but we'll try it. We'll try it. So you know what I'll do? I'll do the same thing we just did. I'll hop in the boat. I'll take a ride around the lake, and we'll go over to the other side of the lake, and then we'll hop in the woods and see if we can't see any grouse. I don't know. It's difficult, man, because they're flying around in the woods. I really think it'd be more helpful to have the collar when you're hunting in the woods, but we'll try it. Said I've never really tried for them before. I took a walk around in these woods, and I heard a lot of wings flapping. I didn't see any. The grouse, they're small birds, and I don't know, man. Like I said, I seen a guy. He was calling for him, and they flew in a tree, and then he found him in the tree, and he just kind of aimed at him, and then eventually they flew out of the tree, and that's when he got him. Here's something. I don't know what that is, though. Hard to say. Hey, look at that. We got a duck right there, baby. Just in case he flies. Looks like there's a couple ducks out there. Ooh, there's a couple walking around. I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen that yet, so that's pretty cool. Hey, all right. Have a good one there, Packers fan. God, I wish I knew how far out those guys were. I'm gonna try that one. No, I didn't get them. They were not. I really wish it was a rangefinder. The problem is, they look so tiny. They look so tiny that I have no idea how far out they are. Like, in real life, you would grab the canoe. Like, I would grab it right by the seat. I'm pointing like an idiot. But I would grab it by the seat, and I would just push it down, hanging onto it. I wouldn't be pushing it like he is. Oh, also, you see this here? There's less water. As a matter of fact, I don't know if we'll be able to do this. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go around the lake here, and then we'll go over to the other side, and we'll take a walk in those woods over there. See if we can't spot a grouse. Maybe we'll get one, maybe not, and then that's probably where we'll end the stream. But I actually really like the game. I really do enjoy it. It really is kind of a chill game for me. I can play this game for hours, just walking around the map and trying to kill ducks. And honestly, when you do get a couple, it really feels like you accomplished something. Last night was my best hunt yet. I got 4 ducks. It probably took me like a good 4 hours to get them. But yeah, it was super fun though. Now, not gonna lie, this may be an odd time of day to be out hunting. Might not be the best. I don't even know what time is best to get the grouse. I'm not too confident that we're going to get another duck on this stream. I'm really not. I think we got the one, and I think that's probably all we're going to get. Unfortunately. Of course, there's other things I could have done as well that I didn't do, so... There's another lake behind the cabin. I could have dragged the boat over there. I haven't tried that yet. You know, they said, like, different times in the game, certain lakes are better, but the problem is, how do you get to that time? You can't just skip time ahead. So yeah, this time of day in the autumn, I'm pretty sure you're not going to find ducks. Like in mid-afternoon, I don't think you're going to find any. I don't think you see any ducks in the autumn. You see them like early in the morning and then towards evening. Because what time is it? Yeah, it's 12:40. Now, this time of day on a sunny day in the spring is good. Yeah, as you can see, there is not a duck to be seen. And I'm pretty sure that's by design. Like this time of day in the autumn, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be that way. They're probably in like fields or eating something, or they're sleeping, or I don't know. I don't know what ducks do. I really don't. The one thing I know is weird is like when my dad had his boat and we would go fishing, like ducks would swim right up to the boat. So it's kind of weird that, you know, when you're hunting they're so spooky. Maybe it's because they know you're trying to kill them. I don't know. But yeah, fishing out of a boat, man, like the ducks, they swim right up to you. Throw a handful of bread in the water and you'll have all kinds of ducks. Alright, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over here. We're going to beach the boat. I think there's like a small bay over there. And then we'll head up into those woods. See if we can't find any grouse. I'm kind of regretting buying the collar that I bought. I should have bought the grouse collar, but oh well, it is what it is. Like I said, this is one of those games where you really need to figure it out. I think once you do figure it out, once you get your bearings and stuff, it might get easier. But I've seen people in Discord that are playing it a lot longer than I have say that literally some days you don't see any ducks. Some days are just bad days. So it's very similar to real life in that aspect. Yeah, so let's beach it up over here. And let's see if we can't find some grouse. Even if I find some grouse, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them. I'm not good at hunting in like forests and stuff like that. Not even in like Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter. I don't like hunting in areas like this. Bird hunting in areas like this is really difficult because you really can't see the birds flying. I prefer nice open areas. But I haven't seen any grouse here. I haven't gotten any, so I kind of want to try it. Again, I don't know. Okay, so here's a stick. I walked over that stick, and I didn't hear anything. Now, if I walk over this stick, I still didn't hear anything. So, certain sticks make sound, certain sticks don't. Will this one? No. So when I said this in my review, another YouTuber was like, no, sticks do. Okay, so that stick made sound. Like that there. So it must be bigger branches. Okay. So you know what the problem is? The game doesn't really tell you. I also don't know what grouse sound like. I don't know if we're in the right time of day. I don't know if you can find them in trees. This lake back here, it looked like it might be a good lake for teal because they said that they're in shallow lakes, which I don't know how the hell you find what's a shallow lake in here, but I seen someone put out a map and they didn't have anything back at this lake, which is a shame because look at that lake. That looks like it should be full of ducks. Hey, Dan, what's going on, buddy? I got one duck so far. Haven't been too lucky. I've been hitting days that have been just bad, I think. Springtime with no sun, your guy freezes. I tried using decoys in a caller, and that didn't seem to work. Yeah, okay, so it looks like small sticks don't make sounds. I bet you that one will. Let's try this one. No, that one didn't either. This one will. No. Hmm. So it must just be the larger branches, just regular sticks. They don't make sounds. Yeah, I mean it seems like it. What I'm trying to figure out is that's why I kind of wish the devs were in the Discord. Is that a bug? Is that intended? Like I don't know. Is this one gonna? Yep. And this one's going to. No. See, I don't know. I don't understand which ones make sense. This one's going to. No. This one? No. I don't understand. That's what I mean. It's certain sticks make sounds, certain sticks don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Now again, I don't know for these grouse, I don't know how deep in the woods we have to be. And basically, if you have to be careful of sounds, that means I have to walk like this. So I can't be looking to see if there's anything flying, but I have to constantly look at the ground to make sure I'm not stepping on a stick. It's crazy. I actually did pretty good last night. I got 4 ducks. I made enough money to get a caller. I went with the teal collar, and I'm kind of regretting it. I had enough money for the grouse collar. Okay, is this gonna make a sound? No. I don't. I don't know. I have no idea. Definitely not hearing any grouse. I'm not hearing any wings flapping. But I do know that they said like this one dude I was watching, he was this Russian guy, and he walked all through these woods and didn't find one grouse. And he said that that was kind of odd because normally he does, but I guess it's not unheard of. So he went to the next set of woods, I think across the lake, and then he found some there. So it's not like you're guaranteed anything in this game. That's what you have to kind of come to terms with. You're not guaranteed anything. You're about to get on and get frustrated too. I mean, it's oddly addictive. Like I can't stop playing the game for some reason. Because it's like I feel like one of these days I want to hop on and like the big secret's going to be revealed to me or something. I don't know. All I know is that when you do get a couple ducks, it feels really good. Um, the shotgun you start off with sucks. Apparently, the other shotguns they have a much larger spread with some of the other ammo. Nice man, keep me posted. So like right now, I have not like killed more than one duck with one shot. But I guess apparently it's because the spread with this shotgun isn't that good. I don't know if it's the shotgun. I don't know if it's the ammo that's the issue. I was kind of wondering if I should switch to the other ammo that we have. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, this game is crazy because you can play it for 4 hours, and if you get 2 ducks, you're happy. It's like you accomplished something major. And I do appreciate that about the game. I really do. There's a lot of woods over here to cover, actually. But again, I don't know what time of day to hunt these guys. You know what? Hold on. Let's try this something one more time here. Hazel grouse. What's it say? Oh. Great. Oh god, that's an interesting call. I definitely didn't hear that. Wow, okay. God, I would like to try to get one more. But these times are horrible. These times are just so horrible. Yeah, it's all in Russian. I don't get it. These are all in English. This is the only one. Man, I don't know. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're going to end the stream. We've been going actually pretty long here. So, yeah, I think we're going to end this one. I wish I would have got more ducks for you guys, but that's just the name of the game, I guess. How much money do we have now anyway? 3,000... Wait a minute. Where does it say it? 3,046. So, yeah, we need to grind a lot, man. All right, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.